Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to solve top 5 MIS interview question. So here one by one I will take you guys, and I will take you to all the question here, and I will make you understand what exactly we need to achieve, right? So here you guys can see, on the first question that we need to highlight, we do have a very small data here, we do have a student names and their marks, right? I just want to highlight, the very less marks in which subject, the student actually got. In against each student, I want to highlight the, very less marks in which he actually got, right? Which is this, which is the lesser marks that the student actually got, right? So let's start. So what we need to do, we need to select, the marks only, and we need to select like this. Now let's press Alt H L, okay, and here you need to go in the new rule, okay. After that, go in a use a formula to determine which cells to format, right? Here you need to write like this minimum, and after that you need to select it, and you will have to press 2 times F4, 1 and 2, and close the bracket and equal to this cell, okay, and this should be without dollar, 1 2 3. All right, whatever color that you want to assign, for example in my case I want to highlight as yellow one, okay. And I will attach this file in the description box also, there from there you guys can download it for your practice, okay. So I just click on OK. So here you guys can see how easily that I can highlight the very less marks in which the subject we are not highlighting, we are just highlighting the marks, okay. 30 is the very less, very lowest marks each student actually got, okay, and which is falling against the drawing subject, right? And similar for B, in the B we have a 18. 18 is the smallest marks and lowest marks we can say, right? In the science the B student actually got. Okay, so I hope guys you have understood what exactly we need to do here, right? So let's move to the question number 2. In the question number 2, here you guys can see what we need to do. We need to print the random letters from A2 to AZ, right? A2 to AZ. So we need to print out this random alphabet, right? So what we can do, we can write here care, okay, care. We need to, whenever we are talking about random, so we will have to use the rand between. In the rand between, right here code would be your A, right? And after that code would be your Z, okay. So this is the way that you can print out random text like this, okay. So this is the formula you guys can use for your practice. So sometimes we need to print out some randoms numbers, especially for the teachers. When we need to create the dummy data, we will have to we will have to sometimes generate these letters as well, right? So this will help us a lot and will save us time, it will save our time as well, okay. Now let's go to the question number 3. In the question number 3, here we need to generate the random percent value. I can generate the rand between, through rand between I can generate the numbers, right? I mean numbers, but not a percent. How I can how I can print random percentage. So here we do have a random function, okay, rand, and close the bracket, enter. So we will get the value in the decimal, so we can directly press Control Shift 5. So in that case all the value will get converted in the percent, and if we are pressing F9, so values are getting changed, right? So this is how we can print the percentage value as well, okay. I hope that you have understood. This is a very common question and very easy question to solve, but yes, whenever the people ask, people actually gets confused. So this is the best answer of this question. So now let's move to the question number 4. So here you guys can see, if I'm pressing F9, so you guys can see how dynamically it is working. So what is here, I do have a score location and score I do have, right? My condition is basically if the score is less than 20, then it should be the red, red, a red icon, okay. And if the value is greater than equal to 20, then it should be the green. But I don't want to highlight the cell, I want to highlight the icons. You guys can see up and down, down arrow, right? That is what. And for that we do have a code, 96504, this one, and 96604, the down one, right? how I can do that? If I am you writing here unique we need to use in order to print the icon. So when if I'm writing 9650, you can see I'm getting up one, right? So if we need to use here condition, if the value is greater than equal to 20, then I want to repeat this. Else unique would be 9660, right? Press enter. Simple. I have got up and down. If you will look at, you see, right? But I want to print, okay, how many times? 19 times. Okay, whatever the score we do have, I want to repeat this icon how many times? This as per the score, whatever the score number have, for example it is 90, so 19 times I want to repeat this down arrow, right? And similar for the 20 and 22, right? So here we can write here repeat. What I want to repeat, I want to repeat this icon how many times I want to repeat this time. Okay, I'm just giving the reference, you see. Okay, and if I'm giving for the down arrow repeat, repeat will be the same icon, and how many times? This much time, right? Great. So this is what actually we have done, but everything is coming in the black. We do not have any coloring, right? So I want to do the color as well. So here we need to give the same condition. If this is greater than equal to 20, then this should be 1, else 0. On the basis of this column, we will put the condition here, right? So here, if less than greater than this one, right? Okay. So we need to select it like this. Press Alt H L N. Here just go on the use formula to determine which cell needs to be formatted. If this is okay, if this is equal to 1, then it will be green. Okay, font, we do not need to set the back color, we need to do the, we need to change the font color, right? It should be the green. Okay, and okay, you see everything got converted into the green. Again Alt H L N for red one. So, okay, if this value is 0, 0 it means red, right? Go in the format and font and select the red, not a brown, but yes, red one. Okay, and okay. Now if you will look at, if I'm pressing F9, so the value are getting changed, you see, and it is looking good, and we can use such a thing, especially in the dashboard. Okay, it actually will help us a lot, you know to, in order to make the things more beautiful, right? So now let's move to the question number 5. So in the question number 5, what I do have an employee name, I do have a date of, not a date of joining, DOB, date of birth, right? Now I want to extract, okay, which date, on which date this employee will get retired. So what we know, as far as we know, that we do have a retirement age of 60, right? So if I will write, if I will do 60 year multiply 12, 12 it's months. Okay, so in 720, 720 is the month. Okay, if for example I born in 23rd of August 2000, so in that case what would happen? Okay, in next after 720 months that I will get retired, right? So what I can do, I can use here e date. E date actually help us to to give the exact date, but by increasing the month. Okay, press enter. We have got it. Let's convert it into the date. So if the employee, if anyone join and born on 18th May 2002, so the I mean the person will get retired on 18th May to 9 2062, right? This is how that we guys can calculate, and this is the best way to get the retirement age, right? And retirement date, on which date the employee will get retired. So I hope guys you have liked the video. Okay, and I will attach this file in the description box. From there you guys can download it for your practice. All right, so thank you so much guys for watching the video. Let's connect, and let's meet in the next video with a new topic. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.